found a great setup of a wall and a nice soccer indoor kind of court. And I'm just gonna show you a good training to do with just a wall and a ball. It's just gonna work on our first touch, our passing, and some dribbling. And again, I think this wall workout is one of the best things that you can do. It's great when you don't have a training partner because you can really work on the fundamentals of the game. Dennis Bergkamp, one of the all-time greats of the game, used to always just go to a wall and just kick the ball. He said he would just focus on how to put different spins on it, how the ball reacted when he hit it with different parts of his foot, how to control the ball off the touch. He said he was just fascinated with just kicking a ball against a wall. And if you look at his career, it obviously helped him a little bit. So without any more, I'm just gonna go straight into my wall workout, and I hope you guys like it. So the first thing I'm gonna do is just go straight up to a wall, and I'm just gonna do 1 touches about 2 to 3 yards away from the wall with just my right foot. And for this, I'm just gonna do about 200 passes. Just boom, 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 just continually going and working on that first touch and trying to make it go straight into the wall and straight back to me. After that, I'm gonna go to my left foot and do the same exact thing. Very simple, just working on first touch and working on that same weight of the pass every single time. After I've warmed up and I've done my 1 touches with both feet, I'm gonna step back about 5 to 10 yards away from the wall. I'm gonna do the same thing with the right foot, but 2 touches. I'm gonna hit the ball a little bit harder, and so it bounces back to me, and so I have to really work on taking that first touch, and it's a great touch. I don't want the ball to go out to the right, out to the left, too far in front of me, or underneath me where it's stuck. I wanna work on making that first touch, so it's a few inches out in front of me. I can take 1 step and go right into my next pass. After that, same thing with my left foot. So I'm gonna do about 100 passes with both feet. By now, I'm getting tired with the passing and I'm feeling pretty good, but what I'm gonna do is do some wall juggling. I'm gonna go about 5 to 10 yards away from the wall and just do 1 touch with the insides or laces of my feet. And this, I'm just working on the same thing, getting a good weight of the ball and just kind of feeling that first touch and passing against the wall. Once I'm done with that, I'm gonna scoot it back. I'm gonna scoot it back to about 20 yards away from the wall. And then what I'm gonna do is start to lace the ball a little bit harder. Hit it with more of the laces instead of the instep of my foot. And with this, I don't really keep track of the numbers. I'm just gonna go for about 5 to 10 minutes using both feet, just working on that first touch, working on feeling that bounce and controlling the ball, and then just messing around with different types of laces, knuckles, curves, just as long as I get it on the wall and it bounces back. You gotta remain focused on this because it's really hard and it's really easy to let your mind slip and just kind of go through the motions. I'm constantly focused on trying to aim for the same spot or try to put different spins or movement on the ball, and I'm focused on every single time that ball comes to me, doing that perfect touch, putting the ball down to set up my next strike. Next, I'm gonna get a little closer to the wall, and I'm just gonna pass the ball hard so it comes back to me, and then I'm gonna do a positive turn. And for this, I'm gonna do about 20 turns to the right, 20 turns to the left, and then 20 turns straight backwards both ways, to the right and to the left backwards. And for this, I don't really focus on exactly doing it just with the outside of the foot or just with the inside of the foot. I'm just working on wherever that ball comes to do whatever is natural for me to go in the right direction. And once I've done 20 with that, same thing. If I need to use my right foot inside the foot to cut it this way, or if the ball is coming straight at me and I want to use the outside of my left foot, doesn't matter. My main goal is just wherever that ball comes to me, I'm going this direction. And I'm going to take a few extra dribbles in whatever direction I'm going, whether it's to the right, to the left, or behind me, stop the ball, dribble back, and then repeat. Once I'm done with that, now I've done some dribbling, some first touch and passing, and it's been an overall pretty good workout. And now it's going to be a little bit more fun. And what I'm gonna do is just work on my first time volleys. So I'm gonna hit the ball against the wall, and as it's coming back to me, I'm gonna set myself up to lace it back towards the wall again. And for this, I'm just gonna go 5 more minutes. And so you can really see now that I've worked on a lot of different parts of my game with just using a ball, a wall, and some space. I've worked on first touch, I've worked on the control, I've worked on dribbling, passing, and now I've worked on some longer striking of the ball for shooting and volleys. So right here, just a ball, it's a great workout. I want you guys to go try out this workout, let me know what you think, like this video, and be sure to subscribe by clicking right here. Have a great day.